Welcome everyone to HueFin. We're also known as HueFin News. Today is June the 16th, 2021. You can see it already. We're going to give you all the price prediction in the market for Kyber network. Let me zoom in. You guys can see we did a price prediction already back here on June the 5th. And we play the weakness and take a look at the market now. The market actually came to our area of ultimate TP. We wasn't expecting a market crash. We wasn't expecting a market dump or even a plummet, but we can still profit into the market based on price direction without being confused. So now before I break down our updated price prediction for Kyber network, if y'all appreciate this, hit that like button, share and subscribe here to our channel, because we're not going to give you any FUD, any FOMO. We are only worried about price and price movement so that we can be in position and win against the trap. You guys can see him right there. That's the trap. He wants to take your money, plain and simple. And it's vice versa. We want to take the money right back from him so that we can dominate the space and win. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. Hit the like button, share, subscribe here to the channel. Tap that bell notification as well so you do not miss out on our content that we are garnering here on YouTube. If not, there's a lot of other YouTube channels you could go to that could give you a lot of hype, a lot of fear, a lot of FOMO that will tickle your ears just to give you some entertainment. You're more than welcome to follow them as well too. Enjoy that though. But for us, we're here to dominate this space and win. So like I said, back on June the 5th, 2021, we did our price prediction into the market in Kyber network, 14% right there, right? The market ultimately came and took out our ultimate TP price on the 11th of June, which is 6 days into market price action. So 6 days in the market for Kyber network, we got our 14% out. It's just that simple. We met the trap there. We knew that he was going to try to lower this price, and he came there on June the 11th. So we had our bags already open and went to the bank on him. We beat him to the punch. This is how you're able to win into the market. Done, over. Now, the market in Kyber network over the last couple of days has seen some movement to the upside. It has jumped. But I'm not telling you it was a massive climactic jump, none whatsoever. You guys can see that we just pretty much still trading within a range. Okay. Now, take a look at this. When you take in combination what the market in Kyber network has done the last 4 days, just look at those last 4 days. And what do you think the market is trying to tell us? What do you think the price is trying to hint at us? Because it is actually already listed on a chart the anticipated price move as where the market is headed. So just looking at those 4 days, what do you think? Do you think the market is going to go lower? Do you think the market is going to go higher? Just looking at the price bars and the volume, it tells us everything we need to know. And the answer is actually within the volume that is also in combination with those 4 days, right? Take a look at that day, the 14th of June. Right, we saw a lot of volume come through in the market in Kyber, and look at today's action. The market is actually closing higher, so we're actually looking pretty good. The market tried to dump in Kyber network right there on the 14th, and here we are 2 days later, and the market is still not falling. So what does it mean? It simply means that the market is not that weak and that the market is actually trying to push price higher. That's what it means. It's just that simple. Now, we have to be real cognizant as to, okay, we know that the market in Kyber is trying to go higher in price, but how high? Are you really expecting the market based off the last 4 days to see the price go all the way up to $4? No, we're not saying that the market's going to go that high, but we can see some price movement higher, right? So we need to see where is that closest area of restriction, okay? The closest area of restriction is not that far. I mean, it was about 9 cents away, $2. And we got that area established all the way back here in July of 2020, right? Around this vicinity is where this market in Kyber network could eye some restriction. Right there around $2. So even though we're seeing that the market is trying to go higher in price, we still have $2 to pay attention to. That can literally push down the value in the market in Kyber. Now let's look at this on the 3-day. So this is the 3-day time frame into the market in Kyber, and actually I'm still seeing indications that the market in Kyber wants to go higher in price. But you know what? We can still profit into the market, even though we're not expecting the market to moon up to around $4, right? This is what we're about. We're about getting in a position so we can dominate and win against the trap. So we already established $2 as the first area of restriction. But as I look at these longer time frames, we can actually see this market come up to $2.15 to $2.20. That is where we're going to look for the market to go ultimately in this bout of strength that we're seeing on the daily time frame. Okay, 215 to around 220. And then from there, we'll have to come through and reevaluate to see if this weakness that came into the market in Kyber in the beginning of May, if it is still dominating the overall market sentiment. But right now, we can break this down on a daily time frame and expect to see some strength come through, right? So we said around 215, which will give us about 13% to around 220. Okay, that's about 16% market movement for Kyber network. And we're going to have our support area around $1.70. Now, that's not a stop loss. I want everyone who watches our videos to understand that that is not a stop loss. We're telling you that this is where we're looking for the market in the event selling comes through. If we still hold price above this area, we're still good to see the market go higher, right? Right there around $1.60. And even if the market was to break below $1.60, if we're still here around our support area, again, that's why we don't play stop losses, because the market would come through, take out our position, and then resume to what we originally intended in the first place, which makes us lose overall. So you need to hold the stop losses only within your mind, right? Which it turns out is very important for you to understand how to read the markets. So we're going to play the strength into the market for Kyber network, which is right there. I said 215 to around 220, which would give us around 15-16% in the market movement in Kyber network. Definitely need to pay attention to around $2. The market can literally go back down from hitting that $2 mark. So we will have to come through and TP out the market there too as well. Okay. And that's it. This is what we're seeing now. Since you're a part of our community, call the market right alongside with it. There's no right or wrong answers. You just need to simply look at the chart for what it is. Naked, bare, no confusing indicators on there. No fundamental analysis, just looking at the chart. Where do you think the market is going to go in Kyber network? Drop the comment in the comment section. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.